Hello and welcome to this beautiful day. My name is Carrie.
I'm Janine.
And we are the Idea Ladies here in Langley at the Passionate Home, and it's a beautiful sunny day. Candace is here behind the camera, and we are so happy that you have tuned in to watch us and to share in the ideas that we're going to share with you.
And be inspired.
Share and be inspired. There you go. I think I'm at a loss for words. I was away last week.
I know.
I was in California visiting my sister.
Yeah.
What?
No, I was just going to get in trouble now.
No! Janine did our Friday video last week, and she revealed all the items in our Summer Beautiful Life box. And I sat and watched it. I didn't watch it live, but I watched it afterwards. And I'm like, holy, that stuff is great.
Right?
I want to buy that box. I thought you did an amazing job. I was so excited to see everything in it and how it was presented. And if you didn't see what was in the box, you may want to go back and watch it on YouTube or in our newsletter because it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
It's so full of beautiful stuff.
I have a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple left.
Yeah. I would have wanted everything
I
in the
know,
box.
I
So
know.
anyway,
Yeah.
good job.
Thanks.
So this week, actually, we had a customer come in and she saw this buffet and she said, I want to watch you girls paint. And we're like, what? So today, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're going to paint this.
We're going to paint, but we're going to talk about how you pick a color, how you prep it, and that sort of thing. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Yeah?
Mike says good morning. Mark says good morning.
Good morning.
Got some friends watching.
Yay.
Good day.
Excellent. It is a good day. Any day you get to paint is a good day.
Right?
Right.
So we did a poll. Did you see it on our story?
That's right.
So we said, do you want to see this in French linen or Louis blue? And French linen won. So it was 75% to 25%. Yeah.
Sorry, Louis Blue people.
Sorry.
However, we could add little bits of Louis Blue.
We totally could.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do like a really tippy French linen, like, what do you call it?
French country.
Kind of a French country.
That's what I
Talking
meant to
French
say.
country. French Country is one of my favorite magazines. And when we get in a new piece, we're always like, okay. I mean, we have painted thousands of pieces over the years.
Right.
And you don't want to just keep painting things the same over and over. And we like to try new things. So magazines are a great place to go for inspiration. And French Country is one of my favorite ones. And so you can just kind of like, and just see, and this being French provincial, we thought let's kind of keep it with that, right? So we came up with one of the pictures in here. I'm going to kind of come
in close.
Can I come in close? Can you see this little dresser here, Candace? Yeah. So we thought,
So pretty.
maybe that sort of look. But you could add little bits of Louis Blue in it,
Yeah.
right? Because it's about layering it up.
So you can see the undercoat was kind of the French linen color, and we're
Yeah.
going to do white on top.
Beautiful.
Sound good? So if you have any questions as we're moving along, just please type them in there. So what's the first thing we're going to do? We're going to pick a color, which we did.
Right.
Now what?
You have to clean your piece. So I did clean this all last night, so it's completely dry for the morning when we're going to start painting. I used a bit of Cred Cutter and water mix, and then I wiped it all down again with just water after because you want to remove all your cleaner as well.
Mm-hmm. So with chalk paint, there's no prep, but if it's dirty, you should clean it.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't mention actually, or should we talk about it after, is Inspiration Month.
Well, I know. I was wondering, when do we pop that in there?
It is every August we celebrate carrying.
August is Inspiration Month.
That's right.
You don't really need to see this, but yeah, we are celebrating Annie Sloan.
Yes. I think, well, we were one of the very first stockists in BC to have this paint. And the first truck in my first delivery arrived at the other location in August. So every August we celebrate all month long. This year we've done something different that we've never done before.
Okay, everything Annie Sloan, wall paint, satin paint, chalk paint, all the tools, everything is 20% off. And I don't even think we've ever had a 20% off sale
Never.
off of 1 liters, let alone everything.
Never. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing.
Mm-hmm.
With every purchase of chalk paint this month, you get to enter to win.
Remind us.
Oh yeah,
Ask us
please
for
ask us.
a
We
little slip.
sometimes forget, but you are going to win a chalk paint workshop for 6 people. So that's you and 5 of your best friends.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Super fun. Yeah. You get to hang out with us. That's super fun.
Try to paint.
So that's all month long in August. And
Can I start dipping?
yeah, okay,
You
dip.
talk.
Well, I'm going to remove the hardware. So you dip,
I'm gonna just.
and I'm going to talk about the hardware. There's so much to talk about. We're only here for 20 minutes, and I sometimes think, what will we talk about for 20 minutes? But so, did you know that you can? The chalk paint sticks to almost any surface without sanding and priming, and that includes metal. So the choice is, do you paint the hardware or do you not paint the hardware? The beautiful thing is, if you can't get the hardware off and you don't want to paint it, if you get a little bit of paint on it, you can just use a wet rag to remove it, right? So you don't feel pressure. This particular piece has a screw, which I can unscrew, but it also has little nails in it. So like, are you wanting to pull that off, and will you get the nails out straight, and that sort of thing? So if it's a bother, just leave it on and paint around it. And that's where little detail brushes, Annie's detail brush set, this is not her brush, that's not good, but anyway, would work around there. But these ones, I think we should definitely, what do you think? If I'm going to take these
I
off?
definitely think take those off. I'm
Okay.
going to try to avoid these a little bit, and then we can just wet distress it after. To remove
Perfect.
Some of
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So you're going to paint with texture, right?
I'm painting with a lot of texture. So you can see I'm loading my brush, I'm stippling it on here. I want some raised areas so that when we take our white and dry brush over top of this to get that two-tone look, there's some ridges, right? And then you can sand it back a little bit as well.
So when she says thick, it doesn't mean dripping, people.
No, you don't want like...
People. You listening, people? And then make sure you put your hardware somewhere safe. Unlike the one I just said. We just painted a pink vanity and I can't find the hardware in my garage.
Yeah.
Oh, not good. Anyway.
So we're also going to be doing free demo Saturdays. So at 10:30 every Saturday this month, except for the month that we are having Arts Alive, because we're going to be painting all day.
So Arts Alive is, they shut down the entire, if you haven't been, they've been doing it for 27 years, except during COVID. They shut down the entire Fraser Highway and beyond, and it is filled with artisans, of which we will be one, out on the street demoing.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's on the 20th, right?
Yeah, I believe
Is
so.
that the third Saturday of the?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
So we're going to be doing probably another piece of furniture, and we're going to paint it up, and maybe a few pieces, right? I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be out on the street painting, so come by.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
So remember, I always say to people, when you're using chalk paint, it's never judge the first coat.
No.
Everything you add to it just increases its beauty and its interest and character. This is also a really good way to paint if you have damaged pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see this is super shiny and we haven't done anything to it. But the shinier the surface, the longer it takes to really cure. So don't be...
Yeah, no sanding, no priming.
Yeah. I should probably put these back in. We can just paint it all right quick.
Sure.
That's how fast it happens here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. What else is going on? 20% off?
Yeah, so watch your newsletter again because this week, 20% off everything Annie Sloan, but we're also going to do another little deal on Tuesday morning in your newsletter, so watch that. So if you don't get the newsletter, sign up either in the store, we've got little forms, or you can go on thepassionatehome.com and there's a newsletter sign up on there as well.
I also wanted to say something here. What was it? Arts Alive. Oh, through the month of August, we will do in the stories a daily video on a tip or trick on how to use chalk paint. So it could be, I think the first one we did was salt wash.
Right.
Candace did a great video. Are we saving it in that little button?
I will make a little highlight for all of these videos. Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that. So let's call it August Inspiration Month. Do you know what a highlight is? If you go to our profile page, they're kind of like in between where we talk about
This is on
ourselves.
Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram, and then all of our beautiful photos. So there'll be a little button, and I'm going to call it August Inspiration Month. If that's too long, I don't know.
It's almost like the demo Saturday that we're going to do, but there every day we will post a little trip at the, oh my God. We're going to post. The salt one was great. You did smooth finish.
Yeah.
You did painted fabric already. So is today the 4th or the 5th?
5th.
So
But we didn't do one on the 1st. We a
Oh,
holiday.
yeah.
Mark's asking how was California?
Oh, so nice. And so inspiring to get out and just wander the streets and see other stores and people. It's kind of weird to be out. I don't know. Did you paint over the, yeah, you did.
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So lots of ways to create texture. You could stipple like this. You could just put it on really thickly without drips. And then when you do your second coat on top of it and sand it back, the French linen or other color will pop through. That's why I mentioned to what your name is there, Janine. Once this is dry, or even partially dry, we could put little bits of Louis Blue. And then we're going to put original all over top, or what do you think?
One of the whites, for sure.
One of the whites.
Yeah, I think original would be really nice.
And then sand it back, and it'll just kind of pop through and give us that French country look.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
And then, you know, like, because I tend to paint in a smooth finish. I don't know why. I do. So once this is dry, I could just go back and put in some ridges, because, you know, I forget sometimes.
The other thing is, don't be too concerned about full coverage. If you leave little bits of brown through, that's only going to add to the final look.
That's right.
Right?
Because you want to kind of sand it back after anyway.
Yeah. What else do we want to talk about? Oh! Next week, what are we going to talk about? Do you remember?
Oh. We are going to talk about coordinating your decor.
Right.
With
Yeah.
our paint colors and just how to coordinate a room beautifully. Right?
Yeah.
Create a beautiful room with decor and how to do that and the steps that are involved and picking your paint and picking all the
Like
things.
wall color paint,
Yeah.
and the chalk paint, and the satin paint. All of Annie's paints coordinate together, and we're going to kind of show how you would pick paint color based on like your artwork or your pillows or
Right.
your carpeting and that sort of thing. Because that's a question we get a lot, right?
It's kind of like a free home decor consultation, I think.
Yes. Actually, you just gave me an idea.
Oh,
If
okay.
you are struggling with a decor dilemma, send us a photo, and we can actually
yeah.
talk about that next week.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So one thing I think when you do texture is you do use a little bit more paint,
You do.
right? Because
Yeah.
you're creating,
Highs
you're
and
leaving
lows.
highs and lows. Yeah. Yeah. What did you do over there? Okay. Do we have any questions? Do we have any friends here with us?
Yeah, friends watching, no
Yeah.
questions at this point.
Okay.
They're mesmerized by our
Right.
French linen here.
Well, who was it who asked us to paint this on?
I should have got her name, but yeah, a customer came in.
She better be watching.
Well, she did say she watches our videos. So I'm
Oh,
sure.
yay. You know, so many of you come in and say that you watch our videos and just how much you appreciate it. So we thank you so much because we really love doing it. Yeah.
So Janet has a question. She says, why don't you remove the drawers to paint around them?
Because we're live.
I usually do, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Because really now I want to get in here,
Yeah.
but I don't want to paint the side of the drawer, so we should pull them out. But
You know, and this one's not even in right. That's why I had to pull it out a little
oh,
bit.
I'm sorry. Well, pull it out. Let's listen to Janet.
If
Is it Janet?
seeing the full effect on camera.
Here we go.
But
There.
normally this is how we paint.
This is how we do it.
Yeah. And then, yeah, you could see the paint was building up a little bit too much in there, but I couldn't get it out.
The other thing that we do too when you have drawers is do paint a little bit inside here. Not super thick that the drawer, if it's an older piece, gets stuck, but if it pushes in a little bit, you're not going to see the line of what's underneath that,
Right.
right? Yeah.
It's a great
We're just going to have our back to you now.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. So here's a thought. The top of this is in beautiful shape. You could leave the top natural.
Okay.
The big trend now is mixing the painted and the
Yeah, like natural.
natural woods. Yeah. But I think
you
are
can
we
sand
gonna
it
we're gonna paint ours, so
We're
right?
gonna paint it.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm like I've already got paint on it. But let's say you do that, and oopsie, don't forget. Once it's dry, you could just wipe it away with a wet rag before it's waxed, right? Another benefit of Annie's paint is that you can wet and dry distress it. So, and they will slightly distress differently, right? We're going to distress this afterwards using her sanding pads, which are 20% off
Amazing.
and
20%
amazing.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just, Oh yeah, are we done?
No, we're not done. I'm just like, where are we at? I want to just make sure we give as many tips as possible while people are watching. Yeah.
But look how quickly that transforms, right? Like you've been painting for 10, 15 minutes.
But again, don't judge. Like this is,
No,
first coat. This is gonna dry within like 20, 30 minutes kind of thing, and then we could do another coat.
You know what we could do? Like when we use the wall paint, we could do this throughout the day and post little stories so you could watch.
Oh.
And then we'll post a finished one. So that you can see how quick we could get it done in a day if it's not super busy here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. We'd love it to be super busy.
We would.
So come on in. Yeah.
Come and get started on your project.
Yeah.
20% off.
20% off all day.
Hook yourself up.
Yeah.
So normally I don't think we recommend having two people. Well, does it really matter? Because you're going to do another coat on top, right?
I think this piece doesn't matter if two people are painting, but if you're going to paint your kitchen cabinets, just have one painter because you're going to have different looks on
different. Yeah.
Like if you started at the other sides of the room and met in the middle, you don't paint the same, so it's going to look a little different.
That's the same with waxing. People don't wax the same. Yeah.
Yeah, you can even tell that by our samples here at the store because some of the dark wax ones are very brown and other ones are very light.
Heavy-handed.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
So.
And really you want to create as much texture as you can on the first coat so that you see it and it gives you that interest when you're done.
Oops. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just said that for Janine who likes, well, I'm doing these weird, I don't even know. Okay, here's another tip. At this point, we could blow dry this.
Oh, yes.
It would not only speed up the dry, but it would crack some of the thicker areas, which gives you that authentic, distressed look, right?
With high
Yeah.
heat.
Pardon me?
Blow dry with high heat.
Yeah, not the cold. Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. You could add a bit of salt wash into your paint too.
Oh, that's
One of our
true.
new products.
That salt
We've got it
wash.
right here. Right? This salt wash, put a
Yeah.
little bit in a container and add some in and get great texture.
So one of the videos we will do during Inspiration Month on our stories is give you 3 tips on how to create texture. Salt wash is one of them for sure. I think we kind of gave them here as well.
Right.
But yeah. Okay, so we are here every Friday at 9:30, hoping to inspire and delight and show ways of how you can create a beautiful life. Next week, we're going to definitely talk about how to create beautiful spaces.
Right.
We have a giveaway next week. So you'll want to watch at 9:30. Yep.
9:30.
Yeah. And what else?
Just come in. Come in and save. This is the best month to stock
Right?
up. Right?
Yeah.
This is the best month to stock up. We're super excited about all the discounts that we get to offer you. So 20% off all month, daily how-to tips and tricks on our stories, free demo Saturday, Arts Alive on the 3rd,
10:30 to 11:30.
10:30, 11:30. Anything you want to know about how to create a mold in Iron Orchid, anything that gets you creative and you've been wondering about, decoupage paper.
Candace will be here next Saturday.
Come on in. We'd love to help you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Stay tuned and keep watching over the day
Yeah, we'll put
as
it on our
we
stories.
make this beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maureen says that piece is going to be so beautiful.
it will be.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.